Mighty Lions at $12. Some support for As Good As and Branson, and others at pretty long odds. Apart from Upset Time, is it? I'm never quite sure of this horse's name. Oh, Upset Him. That's it. Upset Him. 760. Trying to make too much out of it. Okay, as I do. Life's a bit like that. Pompous, She's My Baby, Reuben and Gladiator, 2, 9, 1 and 3. 920 Reuben, 420 Pompous and Gladiator at 470. 810 World Wind. Hossigor at $10. Now the Gouch to ride, and Damien Oliver will not ride for the remainder of the day. He was injured in the first race with his back, and he stood down for the rest of the day. She's My Baby, of course, well supported. Auckland Cup is not far away. Terrific scene there in NZ, and a top-class field of stayers in an open race. Sunray the favourite in front of Upset Him, My Governess and a Galway Lass. We'll take a break. We're back with more shortly on Sky. Are about to go around over the 3,200 for the running of the Ellerslie Auckland Cup, and a field here of 18 going around, and Sunray the favourite in front of Upset Him, Galway Lass and My Governess. Let's go trackside for the running of this year's Auckland Cup.
That year. Well, that's the thing. It's the Alan Jones factor that sort of gives me a hope that he is going to be there or thereabouts. He has that ability to run the 2 miles. There is no doubt about it. Ebony Honor, well, he deserves one, doesn't he? Almost set here. The line red. Auckland Cup for his call, Keith Hobb.
So My Governess to come up. Behind the gate, Singing Star. Upset Them, the Queen Elizabeth winner. To go up, and Branson the other. So My Governess goes in. Mighty Lions is drawn out with Lord Belvedere, Regal Krona. So a couple to come in now, Upset Them. And also Singing Star. 3,200 metres. They start by about the 1,300 metre mark. And now Upset Them. Be the last one in. A few attendants up. One with Love Fly Her, another one in handy. Upset Them in. They're off in the Lion Red Auckland Cup. Lord Belvedere was slow to jump, getting back Our Unicorn, and back also Regal Krona. First away, Like a Gov pounced out and led them for Gary Grills as they race up that rise. Love Fly Her was second away, working round very quickly on the outside, ready to rumble as expected, takes the leader on and might lead them all. Fourth on the inside, My Governess, a good spot, followed by Spit in Polish. 2 back, they're spread out already by As Good As. On the outside of it is Upset Them as they race down the rise by the 900 metres. On the inside, Galway Lass from Singing Star. They're followed back by Super Bell. Back behind this lot then on the inside now is Branson from then. On the outside, Ebony Honor as they race towards the corner the first time. Sunray in that group, about 2.5 to Regal Krona. 3 back, Lord Belvedere on the inside. They're followed by Cyclades is back about third last now from the Mighty Lions. And Our Unicorn is last, 25 lengths off the leaders as they come around the corner, and they've shot away these two. Ready to rumble the inside from Like a Gov on the outside. They've led about 8 to 10 lengths as they swing into the straight by the 300 metres. On the inside, My Governess is lying third with then Love Fly Her. As Good As is on the inside next with Spit and Polish about 2 back. They're in twos. This lot Upset Them on the outside next of Galway Lass. They're followed by on the inside Branson. From by next is Super Belt as the 2 leaders go by the judge. There's about 30 lengths first to last as they swing up towards that rise, leaving the straight. Back in the field, Super Belt, one Sunray on the inside. Singing Star with Cyclades the next 2, then followed back by Ebony Honor. And back in that group, Lord Belvedere, then followed back by Regal Krona, second or third last with the Mighty Lions, and Our Unicorn is last. They get out now by the 1,600 metres and shaking the other fella off. He's Like a Gov has got away on its own, and is shades of Kotari Chief going into the back, 15 lengths clear. Second place as they work along, ready to rumble. 4 back behind them then. My Governess from Spit and Polish, the next one. They're followed back by As Good As they work over 1,300 metres. metres to go in the cup. Ebony Honor on the outside with Upset Them is the next one. Galway Lass on the inside. They're bunched up the lot apart from the leader as they get up now with about 1,100 metres to go. The leader now getting back in the field, then Sunray on the inside, back also Lord Belvedere, our Unicorn, and Regal Kroner is last of all. So the leader away by 10 to 15 lengths now with about 900 to go. Like a Gov. Second spot they haven't chased yet. Ready to rumble the next horse. Spit and Polish is making a move on the outside. Between them, My Governess at the 800 metres. Two back then As Good As. They followed Love Fly, her Cyclades on the outside. They still haven't claimed the leader. He's got about 6 lengths spare. Back then is Ebony Honor starting to move. Upset Them between horses in a bunch lot as they come around the 600 metre mark. And then back on the outside, our Unicorn trying to take off. Grills on Like a Gov by 5 with about 450 metres to go. They swing in. My Governess, they're starting to close a bit now. Out wide of the Mighty Lions coming into it As Good As. They've claimed the leader and My Governess shot clear with 250 to go. Here comes now the Mighty Lions. Galway Lass into the clear. Upset Them along the inside rail strongly. And Lord Belvedere out wide on the track. Anybody's here. Galway Lass hit the lead. Upset Them on the insides coming 2 to 1. Out wide of the Mighty Lions. Upset Them in front for the little girl and is going to win the cup. Upset Them has won the cup. Second is Galway Lass. Third at the line, My Governess. Next behind these then were Lord Belvedere, followed home by. Next was the Mighty Lions. Then back was Super Belt. Then As Good As was the next horse home. Back was Regal Kroner. A long way back, Singing Star, our Unicorn. Like a Gov, Spit and Polish, Cyclades. And back also Ready to Rumble and Ebony Honor. Great.
Well, Upset Them, it is called. Figure that out. And Case Liz, the winning rider, The Apprentice, in front of Galway Lass and My Governess after the running of this year's Auckland Cup, 18, 9 and 7. Flemington, late mail, Alf.
Thanks very much, Chris. Number 3, clearly the late mail here, Gladiator, had good support just in the last few minutes. Number 5, I've also included Whirlwind. Just looks good enough to be a genuine chance, drawn nicely. Number 9, also She's My Baby. 2 runs have been good. And also number 2, Pompous. The query is back to the journey as we go to Matthew Hill for race 4 here at Flemington.
Field is set to run. 4th race at Flemington. Stills are back and they're racing in the Jayco Sprint. From the inside, Whirlwind was one of the quickest away with Real Dragon. Hossegor not too far away. And once again, they're all coming over towards the flat side. It's Whirlwind with Real Dragon the outside. They've got a break on Chief Jabula in the dark blue colours. Hossegor, Ruben and She's My Baby in the blue and yellow out deeper on the track. Jockey's looking for a spot. Gladiator behind them, followed by Star and Hope. And then Pompous and 2 lengths away, Gembrook Lass towards the outside. As they link onto the course proper at the 550, it's Whirlwind and Real Dragon together. A gap Chief Jabula, followed by Hossegor on the inside. She's My Baby out deeper on the track from Ruben. Then Gladiator, Pompous, Star and Hope and Gembrook Lass not in it. Whirlwind and Real Dragon at the 350. It's Whirlwind on the inside by about a half length. Real Dragon. They were followed by Chief Jabula. Ruben behind them looking for a run. Gladiator and Pompous down the centre of the track. It's Whirlwind at the 150. A length Real Dragon. Here's Gladiator coming quickly now. Whirlwind swallowed up by Gladiator. At the 50, Gladiator kicks away and won it by 2 lengths. Photo second. Ruben should get it from Pompous. Chief Jabula next. And Whirlwind tired on the inside from Real Dragon. Then Star and Hope, Hossegor from She's My Baby. And Gembrook Lass was last to finish. Gladiator too strong for Nicholas Ryan. Nicholas Ryan aboard the winner. He also rode British Ensign, so a double for Nicholas Ryan. A 3 kilo claiming apprentice, and it's been too good. The second number we await on, and the unofficial time 102.8. But this horse racing so very, very well. It was a comprehensive winner at Moonee Valley at a night meeting back on the 18th of December, scored by 3 lengths and just keeps improving. That's its 5th win now from 24. And its 3rd win at the distance. Gladiator warming up with the winner of the other straight race in about the same part of the track, Keezy Kid. But a comprehensive win to Gladiator. He's getting second, Ruben on the inside, and Pompous 3rd. So the numbers are 3, 1, 2 and 11 on the Jayco Sprint.
3, 1, 2, waiting 4th there after the running of race 4. 11, I believe. Yep, Chief Jabula getting 4th there. Ascot coming up. Okay. No, 18.97 trifecta. First four at Flemington on 3, 1, 2 and 11. 918.80. 20 and Consul. Segments 490 and Stromberg Carlson 510. The one that has a big wrap on it and partly owned by Radio's Alan Jones. Bally Blur 11. 480 Crystals. And further over to 870 Strawberry Storm. At Flemington, British Ensign, Cotton on Flyer O'Carnivus, 2680, 5020, 921, and 918.80, the 31211 first four, 900 and running fourth. Let's go to Alan now for race 3 at Eagle Farm.
These runners coming into the gate shortly for the Awapa
Numbers 1.
Is a part owner of Stromberg Carlson, who's had some publicity. Alan, of course, born and raised in Queensland, out in the bush, and his dad introduced him to racing. His dad used to listen to the races of a Saturday afternoon on the radio on the Stromberg Carlson radio set. And here's Al naming this Redute's Choice Bo Dapper, the half-brother to Testarossa, Stromberg Carlson. So a lot of a sentimental attachment here with number 3 Stromberg Carlson. Tides of Fun still away from 4 Sun Tzu, 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Number 4 Sun Tzu, a late scratching. Sun Tzu on the tote was about $56 in New South Wales. Now, I think we're just about ready for a start. We are. This is the Widden Stakes. Racing this time at E-Consul and Tides of Fun both came out very well, but E-Consul will drift back now, and Tides of Fun headed by horses on the inside, including Bold Countess and Crystal. Tides of Fun again moving up wider out, followed by Strawberry Storm, a length the segment, and then Vitesse Dane. Further back in the field is Bally Blur, followed by Marchesi, and E-Consul very, very wide out. A length and a half to Every Dream. Stromberg Carlson second last, Jaguar Leap last. At the 600 and past it, Bold Countess leads Tides of Fun. Crystals third. Bally Blur is running fourth, and then comes Segments the rails. E-Consul trapped very wide, followed by Strawberry Storm, who got back. Stromberg Carlson has gone up nearer to the inside, and then comes Marchesi. They straighten up and head over the rise now. Oh, Tides of Fun's racing very greenly. Is the leader clearly. Segments after it, and so too Bally Blur, Crystals, and then Bold Countess, Stromberg Carlson, and here's E-Consul right down the outskirts of the track. He's coming quickly at Segments and Bally Blur. E-Consul races to the lead. E-Consul from Segments and Bally Blur. E-Consul wins it. E-Consul out under the arches from Bally Blur or Segments from Tides of Fun. And then came Jaguar Leap, Crystals, followed by Strawberry Storm and Every Dream. Bold Countess, Stromberg Carlson. Well, he was in the wrong section of the track, and the last two in were Marchesi and Vitesse Dane. E-Consul, ridden by Chris Muntz. Well, it played in his path today. I tell you what, this track, it is a tragedy. You've just got to be, the rail is out 9.5 metres. Folks, you've got to be out 16 or 17 metres to have a decent chance here. It is an absolute tragedy to think that the AJC have spent all the millions of dollars on this course proper, and it's ended up like it has. Well, I think one thing is for sure and certain. Okay, you've got the Kenzo track you can race on for a while. You're just going to have to totally close the course proper and try and get it into tip-top nick before the 4 days of what should and hopefully be a prestigious autumn carnival in a week. That's the 4 days in the 1 week. Anyway, let's get back to business here. 152. Number 1, E-Consul, Chris Muntz first. Number 5 is second, Bally Blur, ridden by Brent Stanley. Number 2 is third, Segments Larry Cassidy. Number 12 ran fourth, and that was Tides of Fun. You can see Stromberg Carlson was like him racing in the Sahara Desert. He was over on the inside. The bloke didn't have anywhere else to go, G-Boss. But, yeah, he was just getting bogged down in the sand. Anyway, the winning margin a half a length with a short neck second and third, 105.15. And
Okay, thanks, Ian. And he summed it up absolutely spot on. No doubt about that. They've got to rest this and see if they can get that track in order before March, and they'll need all of that time. And you only got to talk to everybody out there at Randwick at the moment, and they'll tell you the same thing. The jockeys know, all of them.
The best backed horse in terms of being a bit short and got out of touch, and then, they put a heap of dough on number 6 Gold.
1500. Stand by for a start. First leg of the quaddie, signals there, and they're racing. From the inside, Oscar Eric a touch slow and also drifting back after the start, Frere Jacques. Snapper Kane began brilliantly and lands a length in front of Lord Ardsley, followed by Karamazoo close on the outside. Further back in the field now is On the Snip out 3 deep on the track. In between horses Quencher, and then came Goldwells on the inside, a length and a half away Marlou and Compete, and then came Satashi Pinstripe, 2 lengths away Oscar Eric, and Frere Jacques is last of all. Snapper Kane in front by a half length, Karamazoo, and On the Snip is 3 wide. They're 2 lengths in front of Goldwells on the inside of Lord Ardsley, followed by Quencher drifting back. Marlou on the inside, Compete 3 wide, a length Satashi, and then Pinstripe, Frere Jacques, and back at the tail of the field is Oscar Eric. They come to the corner at the 550. Snapper Kane and On the Snip together, a length and a half in front of Karamazoo, followed by Goldwells on the inside. Midfielders Compete, and then came Marlou back towards the inside in the green and black colours. Snapper Kane goes for home at the 400. Snapper Kane travelling well, 3 lengths in front of Goldwells. Karamazoo On the Snip, followed by Marlou the inside. Lord Ardsley Compete, and then Pinstripe, Frere Jacques. It's Snapper Kane at the 250, about 2 lengths in front of Goldwells, and then came Karamazoo, Marlou. Snapper Kane in front, a length and a half. Goldwells wearing it down at the 70. Snapper Kane stopping, Goldwells driving, grabs it and beats it. Goldwells wins by a length, Snapper Kane. Photo third, Karamazoo Compete, and then Oscar Eric from Marlou. Frere Jacques out wide from Pinstripe, Quencher On the Snip, and they were followed by Lord Ardsley, and Satashi was last to finish. Goldwells at 4:30 and 2:10 wins it. Scott Seamer a pick-up ride for Damien Oliver. Too good. You have to feel for Damien. He's lost the ride there on Goldwells. And it has been too good here at 4:30 and $2.10. Of course, Damien ruled out for the day, but it's one here from Snapper Kane and a photo for third, and absolute wall. Just having a look here, we've got Pinstripe right up there, Competes, and also the 4.
Speaking. Number 6, Goldwells, 4:30, 2:10, defeating Snapper Kane. And it is a photo.
I'm putting in now is the 3 Ace Club. Gee, looks particularly well. Won at Rockity's last start.
At 8:60. Meaden at 9:10. An interesting race for the 3-year-old fillies coming up at Randwick. Who will get to the outside? That is the question. And that's where you'll win the race. Now, Ronnie, we need the late mail from you. Ron Duffersey at Randwick. Well, this is an interesting race, but Evelina the favourite at Randwick in front of Meaden. Late support Tableur for Brent Stanley. And the other one in the market, of course, is the Beedman ride, Vacheri at 6:20.
New South Wales, number 3, 240. Red light is on, and here's the starter. So we'll soon see action. Race number 4. Gates are back, and there they go. And Kaseb wide out, one of the smartest to begin. Regini got out well, and so too did Esterar, and Vashir handy with Medan, and pushing up into the firing line as they settled fully into stride. Then was Evelina, but now Reverie going to burn them all off. Reverie onto the course proper from Kaseb, Esterar, followed by Regini and Vashir, Medan, Evelina, and then Alessio out very wide, Peak Feeling, followed by Tableur and its stablemate Bracasia, and 4 lengths further back is Rexter. They work their way down past the 800, and Kaseb has speared away with a lead of about 4 lengths on Reverie. Esterar third, and Vashir deeper out next, followed by Regini on the inside. Then comes at the head of the others Medan, Evelina 3 and 4 wide, and right out off the track is Alessio, and then Tableur, Bracasia, Peak Feeling, and Rexter's last. Well, Kaseb has a commanding break, and around the corner the jockey comes about 4 or 5 off the inside rail. It's about 4 lengths on Vashir to a clear-cut second. It's pegging back Kaseb very, very quickly. Evelina's rider's gone for the whip as Vashir hits the front, but Evelina is in hot pursuit. The 2 best back runners. It's Beedman on Vashir and Boss on Evelina, but Vashir at the moment holds Evelina, and then Rexter from a minute back, but it's Vashir in no danger, and Vashir beat Evelina. Third home going to Rexter. Fourth was Alessio, and then Tableur, Peak Feeling, Reverie and Esterar, Medan. Kaseb stopped to a walk, and the last couple in were Bracasia and Regini. Darren Beedman strikes again. Shear, second best back runner, and has got the prize here. Flying Spur filly from Forget Paris. What did the boys say? She is French for cowgirl. French for cowgirl, Vashia. And the many owners, Johnny O'Shea aboard, the trainer, and that's a double for John today. Silver Crescent, of course, won race number 3 for him. He's just back from a holiday in Canada. So, of course, he's won the Villiers. And who knows, he could take out race number 7 today with On a High. Anyway, he's on a high at the moment with 2 winners to date. Here are numbers 10, 3, 7, 12. Ashia, D. Beedman first, number 3 second, Evelina. Glenboss, Grand Lodge from Lanil, Lesbridge. And we all jumped on Evelina. It was too much for her to carry. Number 7, Rexter, who got a mile back at one stage, is run third by Dexter from Treasurina. Graham Rogers and Jay Ford, and number 12 fourth, Alessio, making up many lengths after a wide run. The totes, number 10 paid $4.80 and $1.70. Number 3 $1.30, and number 7 returned $4.
Diamond